What it do, my people, and welcome to Straight Up Tennessee, man. The Tennessee Vols take care of business Saturday. It's your boy Ruck.
I'm Turner.
Look, y'all, we did it. We did it, man. Tennessee takes care of business Saturday against Florida 38-33. And what we all knew was going to be Florida's best game they're going to play the entire season. And they did. And let me tell y'all something right now. I'm going to put this on record right now before we dive into anything else. We won that game 38-21, bro.
100%.
I hate the way that it ended up.
100%.
I hate the way it ended, but hey, like you said, bro, what a dub is a dub.
Hey, a dub, and I ain't trying to get ahead, but we talked about it with the Pitt game. I think the Pitt game was getting over the hump.
Yeah,
Tennessee football in that game last year, I firmly believe Florida comes back if we're that Tennessee football team from last year.
I
They
agree.
come back and we're heartbroken and we're pissed but I think we've topped it. I
Yeah,
think we've topped the hill, and when adversity strikes, I think we answer.
I think culture, bro. Culture
It
has a
is.
huge piece.
Can we just talk
Uh,
about Coach Hype after the game, bro?
Come on,
I
man. He
mean,
couldn't stop smiling, bro.
no, bro.
Ear to ear, bro. He was on a different
Yeah,
level, man. Like,
yeah.
man, so many good things that we'll dive into this episode, man. But you already know, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Hey, y'all. Right now, I'm telling you, bye week is here, which means you're about to be able to follow Straight Up Tennessee on Instagram. You're gonna be able to follow way more content, Apple Podcasts, all of these different things, man. We can't wait. It's bye week, man. It's volume 2 coming up. This is still volume 1, this last episode of volume 1. But volume 2, we going up. But look, like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you never miss a show, you never miss a video, you never miss a podcast. It's gonna be up, man. I'm excited. But again, bro, we did it, man. And like you said, I really think Tennessee got over the hump. And
Yeah, for sure.
I think now we got a bye week to get healthy and really just I mean, we got a gauntlet these next 4 games, really. I mean, LSU at LSU and Tiger Stadium, Death Valley. We hear about it, right? And then past that, we got Alabama. Then we got a cupcake homecoming team, and then Kentucky. But I mean, these next 4 games, you could easily go 3-1. You could go 2-2,
You
but
could.
you could also go 1-3, but you also can really, really go 4-0.
I
Like
think you could.
you have a chance. The way they spaced out Alabama and Kentucky makes this a little bit more like, like it can happen. But man, we're talking all things Florida, bro. We were
Florida.
in the game, man. I From the jump, we was on their neck. We like from the jump, the fans were all over them.
Yes, I mean it. I don't even. I man, we literally just talked about it a couple minutes ago. I mean, it's 7:45. It's been over 24 hours, like over 24 hours, and I still can't come down. Like I'm still trying to
Uh,
come down.
yeah.
Like it ain't sank in yet.
It's different, bro. Different
It is.
feeling because like we're always on the other side of these. And I the thing that I cannot stand, bro. This is the thing that I can't stand. We have us as Tennessee fans, I feel like have done a fantastic job of not saying, "Oh, we beat Florida, yada yada yada." But
Yeah.
Florida is so butthurt saying 2-16, I'm like, y'all, you
Don't matter.
lost. You
Yeah.
lost.
You're
Shut
just trying to
up.
find a reason to make yourself feel better.
Like, is that the only thing that you got to make your whole entire
That's
being
it.
feel good? You
That's
sad.
it.
You sad. You sad. So, man, let's just talk about the game, man. First quarter, man, I thought that was the most interesting first 2 drives. Tennessee gets a stop. on 4th and 2. Anthony Richardson tries to punch it through. Defense looks amazing. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Like when that happened,
Mm-hmm.
I literally was like, we're going to win this game. Like that drive. Cause I mean, great drive by Florida. I think Napier schemed it up well. I think I felt like Florida knew to win this game, they were not going to be able to run the football, which is
Mm-hmm.
different because, I mean, they averaged, I think, 220 something yards a game coming into this one. And so for them to only run the football for, I mean, gosh, did they run it for more than 100 yards? I mean,
Uh,
maybe
I've got it right here. They ran it for 141.
141. And I mean, a lot of that was Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, he
I'm
had
sure he
Anthony
was their
Rich.
leading rusher. Yep.
Yeah, he had 17 carries for 62 yards.
Exactly. And so, I mean, they're running backs together 35, 26, and 18. Like we handle
Well,
business there.
and I think that was part of our game plan. If you want my honest opinion, I think us going into this game, if Florida was going to beat us, they were going to have to beat us. Anthony Richardson was going to have to beat us in the air. I
Yeah.
think that was our game plan. We're going to make him throw. He hadn't proved anything throwing the football. They got good running backs. They can run the football. We're going to make them throw it if they're going to
Yeah.
beat us.
Yep. And
And
hey,
they threw
Richard,
it.
Richardson threw the thing, man. He had 453 yards passing, but again, terrible completion percentage. I mean, if he would have completed again half of the balls, like he had guys running wide open and just missing them. So yes, he had his best game, and that was probably going to be his best game of the year. I don't see him doing much else. I just don't know. To me, I mean, his throwing motion is terrible. Like I'm watching him play, like he throws it like a baseball. To be honest,
He can throw it a mile,
he
but
sure can, but it's
mm,
weird, man. But first quarter was so interesting. I felt like, man, I mean, God Almighty, 3-0 to end the first. Tennessee, we almost had our first scoreless quarter under Josh Heupel.
yeah,
Like first quarter, because we always score in the first quarter, but it was the first. I'm pretty sure, and tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that was the first game under Josh Heupel that we did not score a touchdown in the first quarter.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I mean, we didn't score
Uh,
that field goal till a minute 11 left in the first quarter.
Yep. And so that's interesting. That's different. However, Tennessee does what Tennessee does. And man, when they got it locked in, I knew. I was like, Florida is literally not going to be able to stop us. And I also know Florida knew this. If you're going for it on every third down, every fourth down, you are scared. Like
Yeah.
literally, they were scared because they knew if we got the ball back, we were going to
It,
score.
mm, I'm excited to talk about one person. I mean, I'm just excited.
And we're gonna get to him. But again, at the end of the first quarter, it's 3-0. We know that. We come back in the second quarter. Florida scores a touchdown on an 8-play drive. I think that whole entire drive was so interesting, man, because they took the touchback from Paxton Brooks' kick, and honestly, man, they had a huge play. They threw it to the tight end, and he
Mm-hmm.
made a play, and people just not tackling, man. Like we haven't done that all year. And my
No.
frustration was like, we just wanted a momentum changer. Like they were trying to rip the ball. And I'm like, y'all, make the tackle, man.
Yeah.
Um, but we get the ball back, and what happens? 3 plays. We have the ball for 42 seconds. We
Mm-hmm.
score a touchdown. We I'm pretty sure that was the big ball to Brew, and then Hendon hits a speed option right, kind of quarterback power, touchdown
Yep.
Tennessee.
4 yards.
Next drive though, again Florida scores on another 8-play drive, but we get the ball back
Beautiful
again.
drive
Beautiful.
right before half.
Oh man, that 12-play, 99 yards,
Yeah, don't get
bro.
much better than that.
And let me tell you something. Florida had a drive of 8 plays, 3 minutes and 31 seconds. We ran 12 plays and went 99 yards in 2 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah.
Can
Come
I
on.
just tell you something? We different. Tennessee is different, bro. Like it is different. We scored that drive. Hendon Hooker, man.
Ain't that the drive Ramel Keaton?
That was the drive. Ramel Keaton caught the 43-yard bomb on the right, full extension. I mean, Ramel Keaton, and we're gonna come back to you, Ramel. I promise you, we coming back to everybody who we think had an incredible game, but we almost through this. So
Yeah.
that's halftime right there. We break, we get back out of half, we get the football. You already know what it is. Jabari Small punches it in on the left side on a nice curl route after so many penalties that were so stupid. They're calling back. It was an
Third down
offside.
too.
Yeah, it was an offside and then a false start and
Yeah.
then something else.
Yeah.
And then we finally get the ball back. And once we get the ball back, we're down on, I guess it might have been, I don't know, the 17 or 16-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Jabari Small runs basically like a wheel stop out there. He's
Yeah.
on an island by himself, and Hendon just hits him. Touchdown.
That was third down too, right?
I want to say it was 2nd and 16.
Okay.
I think that's what it was. Anyways, at that moment in the game, Turner, I'm not lying to you, bro. I'm sitting there in my seats and I'm like, if we get a stop right here, we might blow them out. I'm literally telling the
I
guys behind me, I'm like, if we can get a stop right here, we will blow them out. Well,
yeah.
12 play drive, Florida goes down and scores. That was so frustrating because I think on that drive, I'm pretty sure they went for it on 4th and 2. Yep, they went for it on 4th and 2, and Anthony Richardson got that little bitty that pass out because I'm pretty sure it was either Joshua Josephs or T Mac came on in on a blitz right there. We were
Mm-hmm.
there to make the play, and he
Yeah.
did his little high step thing, and we missed. He hits the tight end
Yeah.
for a 9-yard kind of first down there when we could have made a stop. But Florida scores there. And then again, let me just tell you this, Turner. Florida has the ball that drive for 12 plays for 6 minutes and 21 seconds. They give us the ball back 5 plays, 62 yards in a minute and 49, and Tennessee scores again. And that is the big run by Jabari Small after after he had already scored 2 plays before then, but
Yeah.
they didn't give us the touchdown. Of course, we're earning those calls now, which I'm cool with, but they
Mm-hmm.
didn't give it to us then. Jabari Small scores there. Florida gets the ball back again. And guess what happens? We finally got a break. The entire game, I'm begging, Turner.
Mm-hmm.
I'm begging. We got to get a pick. This dude is just throwing the ball wherever, y'all. Like, let's get this
Yep.
pick. What happens? We get a fumble.
Fumble.
Jeremy Banks gets the fumble recovery. And at that moment, I said, game over. I literally in my head, I said, it's over, bro. Because we
That's
going to
what
score.
that's all we needed. I mean,
That's all we
that's all we
needed.
needed was that one stop.
That's all we needed, bro. And what did I say? I said, if we get a turnover, we're going to go score. Tennessee scope goes down 10 plays, touchdown. Jalen Wright with the chomp and the knife cut. La! Woo! He had me on level 50, boy. I was up. I mean, I know his hand was hurting because he was wow. He said, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
So Jalen Wright. And man, sorry. Let me finish. We coming back to talk about players, y'all. Y'all know what we're gonna talk about for the last 15 minutes, man. We're gonna talk about, I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Anyways, Tennessee scores is 38-21. And then from that moment on, I believe there was 4 minutes left in the game, and
3:46 or something like that.
Florida goes down and scores. It's 38-27. And then we get the ball, and we actually, I didn't really understand that drive. Not the fact that we didn't get the first down, but that we actually went for it on 4th down
Oh
instead
no,
of
wait,
trying to
don't
kick a field goal.
I mean, I
I didn't get that. I really didn't. I was really just sitting there kind of confused.
yeah, I was really confused too. I didn't know why we just didn't take three. I mean it's easy field goal from McGrath. I mean, it wasn't that
Yeah.
far. 35,
No,
40 yards.
it would have been, well, we were on the 30. We were on the 30. So I mean, you're
Would have
looking
been
at
40,
47.
46. Man, But I mean, still.
He's made 50 this year, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess it's just time of game. I understand, but at the same time, we ran a play that got us 2 more yards. So even if we
Mm-hmm.
were to kick the field goal and miss, what was 2 yards there? I
Yeah.
don't know. Anyways, Florida gets the ball back, drives down the field, and scores again. And
And
um,
that it really wasn't a drive. Our
yeah,
defense was just playing prevent, and they just
prevent. Yeah, they just picked it apart. Um, But anyways, Florida onside kicks it, gets the onside kick. We all knew, I knew at least. I was like, man, Florida's
e-
if they kick this thing, they're gonna get this one.
everybody knew in Neyland Stadium. I don't care who you were, you knew deep down Florida was getting that onside kick,
Yeah. Wow, we
and
just knew.
it was perfect kick. I mean, well,
It was. It was a great kick.
hats off.
It
You
was.
can't do it any better than that. I
It
mean,
was. It was a great kick. They can recover it. And then Anthony Richardson finally does something else stupid and throws a
there was
pick, and
nobody
nobody was
around.
around. Like I didn't understand that either.
Yeah,
I saw
three Tennessee
somebody
dudes.
somebody on Florida's like our VolQuest, somebody on Florida's like junk boards was like he had Justin Shorter wide open in the back of the end zone. Tennessee's lucky that he didn't make that pass. I'm sitting here like, bruh, we was all those dudes were already in the end zone and they saw the ball short and had to come up and go get it.
Yeah.
Like he got sacked and he just threw out of a sack. So Tennessee then comes down with a victory, man. And that right there shows you, and it kind of gets rid of all of the BVS, is what we call it, battered Vol syndrome. And I think we all knew. I had no doubt that we were gonna win. I didn't never question saying like we're not gonna win this game. But I was worried at the end, just like, oh my gosh, come on, man. Battered Vol
Mm-hmm.
syndrome is kicking in. But we take care of business, man. And Tennessee freaking does it. And so now, bro, we get to just, I mean, yeah, 2 times in the last, whatever, 16 years, doesn't matter. We all know that Tennessee is different and the culture is different. The team is different. Just the environment is different, man. Neyland Stadium is on a different level. Knoxville, Tennessee, bro. I'm born and raised Knoxville. Don't live in Knoxville right now. But every time I come home, I'm just like, this is different, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
the amount of people that live there now, just the amenities and the different things that are around. Knoxville's amazing, and I'm just so proud of this team for doing what they do, man. And I think it's just the beginning. And I said this in our show last week. I know we didn't have a ton of content last week, but we back, y'all. Last week was crazy. A lot of things moving pieces, yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
We back, but I said this, man, it was now or never, and it is here. It's now. The time is
Yeah.
now. Tennessee now. AP poll came out today, bro. Number 8. Wow, we haven't been ranked in the top 10 since Philip Fulmer was here. 2006 was the year. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm just so happy, man. Like, I'm leaving the game last night, just hearing these Florida fans just blah, 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 blah. I drive home last night, get home, and I go to church this morning, man. And my whole time, I'm just like I just felt it right then, just right there in this moment. I was just like, when I think about it, I'm like, man, we did it, bro. Like, oh my gosh. So,
Yeah.
um, man, hey, let's just talk about this. We went through the box score, we went through the drive, play by play, man. Let's just talk about it, man. Hendon Hooker, bro. Let's just talk about Hendon, man. Like,
First of all you people, I'll go ahead and make some people mad. I wasn't on the show last that or 2 episodes ago. AJ did it by himself. All those people saying Hendon Hooker ain't it and Joe Milton's it. Joe Milton is a great quarterback, but Joe Milton played against Ball State and Akron's number twos. Beautiful throw, great throws, and I love Joe Milton. I
me
like he
too.
like 100. If Hendo goes down this year,
I feel fine.
100% okay. But Hendon Hooker is the guy.
Hendon Hooker, man.
I mean,
He's different, bro. He's
I mean,
different.
22 for 28,
78%.
78%, 349 yards, 2 touchdowns in the air. on the
0 picks. Zero. He
on the
doesn't.
ground. On the ground, 13 for 112. And half those is Hendon Hooker making a play. It's not a designed QB run.
No.
You go back and watch that last run he had for the
What was
long
that?
run he had.
40, 46 or something?
44. That I'm gonna go ahead and say it. That is a Heisman play. Go back and watch that. Any other quarterback goes down,
I'm telling you.
and he leaves about four Florida players on the ground.
I mean, I'm
95.8 QBR rating.
I'm watching that play, bro. And that play should have never happened.
No,
He is
no.
wrapped up, and then somehow Gerald Mincey clears this much. I mean, like, let's talk. Man, Mincey is a
Hey,
boy. Mincey, dude. Hey, I see exactly why you are on the field, Gerald Mincey, bro. You play your tail off, you play hard, and you don't
hey,
give a about the whole state of Florida.
big boy for Florida didn't do nothing.
Bro, I don't think he even had a tackle. Am I tripping?
Cooper Mays.
They were eating him. They were eating him alive. Hey, and I'll tell you this, bro. I don't know if you noticed this. I think it wasn't the drive that Princeton fumbled.
Yeah.
It was the next drive. It was the drive we scored our first touchdown on in
Mm-hmm.
three. No. Sorry. It was the drive Princeton fumbled. Watson's on the field. The first 3 plays has to
Mm-hmm.
go off. He literally couldn't keep up with tempo. And like we
Bro.
weren't even moving that fast at that time.
Mm-mm.
Man,
Nope.
we got to play number 4 and he like was dragging off the field. I mean, if we hiked the ball, we probably would have had a legal substitution again. So,
Yeah.
but man, Hendon Hooker, bro, what I witnessed yesterday was like,
And
oh man, I mean,
not
it was different, bro.
and the thing about Hendon Hooker, in my opinion, is he a great football player? Absolutely. Is he in the
Oh yeah,
Heisman race? Yeah, I think so.
now he is.
I think he's a long shot still, but I think he deserves his name in the
Hey,
Heisman race now.
no,
But
he's got a 16-1, bro. He is number 4 in the race currently.
yeah, after that Florida game. But the thing about that, he's a great player in the Heisman race, I think.
Yeah,
But one thing that stood out to me, number one, Hendon Hooker is a leader.
he is, man.
We haven't had a leader like that on the offensive side of the ball in a long time.
Yeah.
And he loves the team. He loves the coaching staff. I mean, look at Jabari Small's comment. He said, "Man, I play with the guy," and he said he walked up to Hendon Hooker after the game. He said, "Hey, I know I play with you. I'm your running back, but I'm a
I'm a
fan.
fan. He said,
I'm a
and
fan."
he said, bro, you special.
Yes, I mean
I
it.
mean,
It's
let me, and then let's just talk about this too. Let's just talk like you're talking the culture piece right now, leadership. It's a complete like, bro, let's like really think about this, man. 20 months ago, we were in shambles.
mm-hmm.
The tennis, like, bro, me and you talking like, dude, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. Josh Heupel, we like, who is Josh Heupel? Like, I mean, we started to learn when Missouri used to cook us with Drew Lock. Oh, that was Josh Heupel's offense. Like all of these different things, but then he comes in and just sets the standard. He resets the team. All the people. I know we talk about like me and you talk about this all the time. Man, Eric Gray in this offense. Man, Wanye Moore. It's like all of these guys that transferred. Those were the guys that had to leave in order for this to be happening
Yeah,
because they're all at Oklahoma who just lost to Kansas State. And they
and
all probably sitting here wishing, man, like, man, why'd I leave? Why'd I leave?
and I think the biggest difference with Hendon Hooker last year and this year, well, he was a great player last year. This year, number one, like I said, he's a leader. Number two, he's confident.
Oh, yeah.
And number three, bro, he's got that dog mentality.
He does. Man, when that guy laid on him on that 99-yard drive, he laid on
Mm-hmm.
him. I thought he was about to fight him. I was like, he was pushing him, like, bro, please get off of me, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to go get this 6 on your head. You hear me?
Yeah.
Get off
Yeah.
of me, bro. But I mean, it's the culture, bro. It's the culture of the team and the environment that these kids are in. It makes it a winning environment. And so, um, I mean, what we watched was truly something legendary last night. Like, he literally made a statement on the program. Like, and some people might not like what I'm about to say. I'm gonna say it because I really do think it's true. Hendon Hooker is the best quarterback we've had since Tyler Bray. And I know you talking about Josh Dobbs. Josh Dobbs was the best athlete we've had
Hmm.
since then.
Yeah, I mean,
But
you look at that. You look at that long run Hendo had. I've had people disagree with me on this the past yesterday. Josh Dobbs scores right there.
absolutely, 100%, because
I
he was just
mean,
faster.
yeah, and nothing against Hendon Hooker, but Josh Dobbs scores on that play.
Oh yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because dude, Dobbs was just Dobbs, and see
I
Dobbs. But
remember
the difference in
I
Hendon and Dobbs is Hendon has this like shifty,
yeah.
kind of like hezzy type thing, and Dobbs just was north south.
I mean, I think back to Dobbs, man. Well, we ran a play. I think it was like a trick play.
It
We
was
literally threw
Florida.
we
It's
threw
a
a screen pass to Josh Dobbs, and this man hits the sideline.
gone. You couldn't
Gone.
catch him, bro. He was
No.
Dobbs was fast, bro. Dobbs was really fast. So
But to wrap it up, I can sit here and talk about Hendon Hooker all day. For me, offensively,
yeah,
Hendon Hooker's the man. O line, great job. Ramel Keaton,
man. Ramel Keaton, man.
I think you are in the rotation 100%.
Oh, Ramel's the fourth receiver as soon as Cedric gets back. And let me say this. I don't even think if you say fourth receiver, he's the first sub up. Like,
Oh,
as soon as somebody,
100%.
hey, and what I love too, this is why we keep defenses so gassed, bro. And I've realized it, but I didn't realize it a lot until this past weekend. When we run a bomb and miss
Mm-hmm.
it,
Mm-hmm.
they're subbing that guy. That guy runs straight to the sideline, and then they're
Yeah.
bringing in somebody else, and they're already ready to run. It's like watching art. Like,
Yeah.
we throw a deep ball, or even if we connect, sometimes like that guy will find the referee as fast as he can and run off the field
Yeah.
just to
Mm-hmm.
get a breather. And it happened. It actually happened on the Ramel Keaton bomb.
Yeah.
Actually, he caught the
Yeah.
bomb, found the receiver, or found the thing, and Squirrel White came in. I
Yeah.
remember. I saw it.
I think Ramel
Um,
Keaton proved his part. I mean,
yeah,
it took 3 years. I mean, we all knew he was good. He couldn't catch a cold the past 2 years.
yeah.
But
But hey, can I tell you something though? Right now, last year it was all mental for him. I feel like again, when you saw Cedric Tillman before Josh Heupel, he had 8 catches in his career.
can we just
Last year
stop?
he goes crazy.
Can we just stop right there and just say this too? We hadn't addressed this yet.
Oh, go ahead. We already talked about
We
this.
we beat Florida without Cedric Tillman.
Let me say, okay, and don't not just Cedric Tillman. We beat Florida without the best receiver in college football.
Say what you want to say. Go ahead.
What
But
does
think
that
about
tell you,
that.
folks?
And what's that tell you about Hendon Hooker too? I mean,
Hey, I'm gonna tell
but
you something. I know what it says about Hendon Hooker. All it says is
Hendon is throwing the hell out of the ball.
that's all it is. Jason Swain, thank you. I got that as a meme, my boy. Hendon is throwing the out of the ball, boy. Yes, sir. Um,
but
man, it was truly crazy because and I don't know, we're not gonna spend a lot of time talking about this specifically, but man, Cedric Tillman was like he in a boot, bro. I think it's a lot worse than we thought.
well, he had. I don't know if you've seen. I don't know if you read this on VolQuest. He had. You remember Toa Toa when he hurt his ankle? He got that
Yes.
procedure.
Yeah.
Tillman did too. They said that on Vol. I read that on VolQuest. Hub said it on
Okay.
a 2 minute drill after
It's
the
when they
game.
go in and scrape out like
Yeah,
some yeah.
to get back quicker.
Yeah.
So they said I think it was Hubs on Vault 2 minute drill after the game said should be back by LSU. but at the worst, backed by Bama.
Yeah. And I like that, man, because again, we did what we did and said didn't even have to touch the field. So I am more than happy with what I saw, and I'm more than happy, man. Man, you want me to tell you who I'm just so proud of? Man, Jalen Hyatt
He's just consistent, bro.
He's different. Man, he's just a different guy, man. Like, and you know this, bro. You can vouch for me here. Like when Jalen Hyatt was signed by Pruitt and he came in that year, I was like, he's gonna be so good. He's fast. He's smart. Like he can catch the ball. He just don't drop the football. And he just had a couple of rough seasons. His freshman year was actually decent. Sophomore year, he just was in a terrible mind space. I'm just proud of him, man, because what he's done this year, I mean, he's already got 30 something catches, like, or not 30, maybe it's 20 something catches. And I mean, it's beautiful to watch him run routes, bro. If you've never just watched him run routes, it is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, bro, his route running is fantastic. So, yeah. Obviously we talked Hendon, man. Let's just talk, man. Coach Josh Heupel, man. Heupel is and you don't see this a lot in college football anymore, but I know Heupel's with us till at least 2028. Is that right?
Yeah.
He could, man, Heupel could be here for the next 10, 15, man. Like if he wants to be. And I don't think in his mind there's a better place.
I think he's eating it up. I mean, he ain't never experienced anything like this before. He talks about it all the time. He's like a little kid on Christmas, bro.
Yeah, bro.
We're being honest.
It is, man. And it's awesome, man. It's awesome to have a guy who just is not just loving where he is, but like he almost doesn't even feel like he deserves to be necessarily where he is, but he's just doing him. He's just himself. He's not this cocky, arrogant son of a gun dude. He's just a dude, bro. He's just a dude. And it's so awesome to just have a dude that coaches football. So, yeah, I mean, it's exciting, bro. Great times ahead. Tennessee is 4-0. We're getting ready to turn the corner in the show, but again, man, like, comment, subscribe, share this thing out, man. Copy the link, send it to your mama, your granny, your best friend, your boo thing, your wife, whoever, your husband. Send it out, man, because if you like the content, we're gonna keep giving it to you. Again, it's the bye week, man. Volume 2 on the way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But man, I already know what you're gonna say, but we got to do it, man. It's the next day episode. Playmakers of the game, man. Offense and defense. What's up?
Offensively, Hendon Hooker. I think
Mine
everybody.
too. I'm gonna say Hendon, and I ain't even gonna explain why. The numbers tell you why.
Yeah, and I think Brumell Keaton had a great. Brew McCoy had a great game. Brew McCoy had a great game. Everybody on the offensive side of the ball had a great game, but Hendon Hooker is my playmaker, player of the game on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive side of the ball,
yeah.
Man, I might take you by surprise right here.
Okay. I know who mine is, bro.
I know who yours is too. Yeah, Big O. I was gonna say Big O, but BY had a good game too, though.
He did. He was getting back there. He just couldn't finish.
Yeah, I mean, he had Big O. Fantastic. I mean, he caused the ruckus in the middle, but
the whole night.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna go BY just because I knew you were gonna say Big O. Absolutely, but I mean, you just look at the stats for. I looked at the stats defensive on BY. He had 4 tackles, 3 solos, 4 QB hurries. 4.
He was back there.
He was back there.
Man, I don't know if you saw this play. I think it was second, third quarter. I can't remember but Anthony Richardson was rolling out on one of those bootlegs, and Byron
Mhm.
Young absolutely trucked the running back. I don't know if
Yes.
you saw that, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh. Like he
Yeah.
dismantled their running back. Their running back
Yeah.
was trying to block him, and he just got absolutely wrecked. So my offensive man, Hendon Hooker, I ain't got to explain why. I am going to say this because I forgot to say it earlier when we were just giving player shout outs and stuff. Man, Brew McCoy, I feel like is just such a humble being.
He
Like,
is, man. You see what he said after the game?
that's what I was saying. Like, he said, I had no idea what I was getting into when I came here, but it's the best decision I've ever made.
Yeah.
And like, that's Tennessee, man. And like, that there will get more West Coast guys. So why you think Nico's coming? Like, dude, USC is for the birds, man. They don't love you like we love you, man. So that's the thing that Brew, and I'm just proud of him, man. Like he stepped up, and now we legitimately have two dudes on the outside that are literally unguardable.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I think
Brew
he.
don't have this lightning speed, but dude, if he catch you, it's over with because he will stiff arm you to the ground.
Yeah, and I mean, on top of that, bro, I don't want. I know we kind of headed towards the end right here, but Ramel Keaton did a great job during against press coverage last night.
I mean, that's how he got open on that fly route, the deep ball.
Yeah.
But I also have to say, yeah, I mean, he made a heck of a catch. Um, but I felt like Hendon had to put that there because I mean they were neck and neck running down the field.
Hendon Hooker put that ball where only Ramel Keaton had a shot.
Oh yeah, and dude, and if you watch plays from practice in summer, like Ramel Keaton dives in practice a lot, so
Mm-hmm.
you can tell like that's not his first rodeo of like making a crazy catch like that. And so, I mean, and then like we said, man, defensively, Amari Thomas, bro, he was just everywhere, man. And it was time for Big O to finally kind of have that breakthrough. And excuse me. And he had that. And so I'm proud of him, man. And Jabari had a great game. I mean, Tennessee did what we were supposed to do, man. So we look forward to the bye week. It's here. I hate having weeks with no Tennessee football because
Mm-hmm.
I tend to not care about who's playing, but I'm gonna be strategic. Alabama plays, I believe, Arkansas this week. That'll be cool. I know Arkansas lost to Texas A&M. However, Alabama's traveling to Razorback Stadium. I'm definitely gonna be looking at that game. And really, the other big game for me, I'm gonna be watching that. I believe Kentucky plays Ole Miss this week.
Yeah.
Um, uh, and so that's another game that I just really want to kind of lock in. And I want to know if Kentucky's for real or if they just Kentucky, you know?
I do too. They ain't proved anything to me, really.
So, I mean, it's something to look forward to. I know Ole Miss is ranked, so is Kentucky. I think they're going to vault Hemingway. Man, Kentucky could very well lose if they got to travel to Ole Miss and vault Hemingway Stadium, and that's not a fun place to play, man. When I lived in Memphis, Ole Miss is only about 70 miles south of Memphis, Tennessee, bro. I get to that place in an hour, and yeah, those people suck. So um, it's gonna be crazy, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Kentucky is who we think. Let me say, not we, who the media thinks they are. You beat Northern Illinois by a touchdown. Get out of here, bro. Vandy beat
Yeah.
Northern Illinois. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but it's a bye week, man. We'll have content all week, just like normal, fam, man. Do what you do. Like the video, man. We cannot wait. Tennessee 38-33. We finally do it, y'all. No more battered ball syndrome. Stop the complaining. Stop talking about the defense, blah, blah, blah. This is stuff everybody knows. So, like, why are you reiterating? Did we win the game?
Absolutely.
Did Hendon Hooker go crazy? Ching. Do the defense need some work? Ching. But did the defensive line play amazing? Yes. Did the linebackers play great? Yes. It's just that secondary, we got to get it figured out. And I'm not going to go to the route to say, dang, we missed Warren Burrell, but maybe he was a much better communicator than we thought.
Yeah.
Because they running out there looking lost. So
Mm-hmm.
who knows, man? Bye week, man. You got any final thoughts? I'm
ready.
I could just sit here, man, and just talk about this game. I feel
Oh,
like
I
crying
could
right
too.
now before we even get off. I feel like crying. I just want to show y'all like how much I love Tennessee, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
We did it, man. We did it.
Hey.
The Tennessee Vols are victorious. 4-0, ranked number 8th in the country. Heading into a bye week, this is much needed to get some guys healthy. I think we see Warren Burrell come back. Hopefully, Cedric, man, just speedy up that process. And honestly, man, I mean, after that Florida game, I know Hendon didn't wake up feeling the best. He was getting smacked around a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You noticed, and I know this is the last thing I'm gonna say, but you noticed after halftime, he came back out with the padded jersey.
Oh, yeah.
You noticed that?
Yeah.
And I knew what that was because he wore it a lot last year when he was running the football way more, simply because he just wasn't, there were way more quarterback design runs last year.
Yeah.
But I noticed as soon as he came out, I said, oh, yeah, they told him, hey, wear the padded compression shirt, bro.
Yeah.
We can't, hey, get your shoulders protected, get your back protected.
Yeah. Protect yourself.
Yep. And I mean, God, he came back out and didn't miss a dang ball, bro. He was killing. So, bro, for Ruck, your boy Ruck, man, my boy Turner, y'all listen. It's straight up Tennessee, baby. Tennessee did it. We can't wait. Volume 2 on the way. You're about to tell you in the first episode coming up this week on Tuesday. First episode gonna drop. I need you to know this right now. You're gonna be able to follow us, Instagram. You're going to be able to watch us. You're going to hopefully be able to get us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, all the things. Until then, no, you already know what it is. It's straight up Tennessee, baby. We out.